Oh yeah, I played this in the demo. Mario Kart mixed with Crazy Taxi. This is like a semi-new mechanic. It's like a more fleshed out version of an old mechanic. I think this is fun. I think I remember it being a good time. Yeah, there was a minigame in 2 where you like surf. Oh, look at this aesthetic. Oh, we zooming. Alright, focus. The body was brought from where? Thinking time. Yo, where are we dropping? Who'd we just pick up? Who is this? Is that Kaito? Get in, loser. We're solving a murder. Oh, it's Angie. Is this not the same question, basically? Thinking time. Who we picking up? Are these actually people? I can't tell who that is. Oh. They're babes? The one in the front doesn't look like a babe. Get out of the way. The double? How was it moved from... Oh, Monokuma. Get out of the road! Cable. What? How did it move from the window to the window? Well, they moved it from window to window. What are you trying to say? That was weird. Not the mechanic, but the question.
Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another
It was
way?
teleported
There's
with
no other way to
magic.
move it.
You know what that means.
Equipment?
I was thinking, yeah, tossing a baseball. I wonder if that would ever be relevant. A rope.
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect.
What about the cable?
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage.
Oh, so it was someone who was in the gym. Who was in the gym?
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua
Who
knows
was
the
sewing
answer.
the curtains?
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they
I'm
break
also
the
all
distance
in.
between both windows.
And I think it would be super funny if I was wrong.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
Yes, you would know.
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
We know something that's 50 feet.
Only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
That was like the most.
Who said
That was the weakest line yet.
Was long enough. Wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Correct. We know that.
there was only one though?
Oh, then it's impossible. Sorry.
No, you're right, Gonta.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how did they use it?
Okay, so. First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together. That helped culprit make one rope that reached both windows.
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing.
And this is why
Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for
they
bugs.
needed the curtain.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
The two.
I got it!
Well, actually,
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
let's hear it.
You get it. Just tell us already. They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
You know?
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Whoa.
Ah! also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
How did the tube
Well,
play
anyway,
into
it would have
this?
been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. We wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
Did she go across herself?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save
The piece of
everyone.
fabric.
Together?
How did it get there? Did she take the inner
You
tube
got
over?
this.
How did?
After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it. The main event. Yeah, I had a feeling. I don't know what I'm looking for. Is it a dumb word? Is it R? R-O? Is it? Oh my god. Is it just rope something? Incredible. Are you kidding?
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that? Wow, you got brain damage or something?
What is a ropeway?
Some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that.
Mind. This was in the demo too. I completely forgot about this. So do I just click on stuff? Is that it? I'm so inefficient. This is so inefficient. Did I already... Can I screw it up? It looks like I might have. Oh god. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Oh. Okay.
I see it.
That is kind of a silly mechanic.
It's
It
the
reminds me
inner
of
tube. The rubber inner tube we
the
found
Sinnoh
floating in the
Underground.
pool.
You're talking a lot now.
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because
What?
the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
Oh, so she wrote it over.
The culprit used the rope
Swoosh.
in the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway, and used it to move
It's
themselves
taboo.
and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
It's gonna turn us all into trophies.
Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully.
So is this not considered entering the
Removed
gym?
rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
What?
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
Oh.
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
You didn't put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swelled his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke. If you two
Wasn't there someone who was like looking for them?
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Is Monosuke gonna die?
Bongo, Daddy's mad at you now.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Do not bully Monosuke.
Is all that remains of a
No
once
more
powerful
blaming each
ninja.
other. Everybody makes mistakes.
Let's go.
I
Right
want us
now,
all to
you're
get
on
along.
the threshold of an amazing adventure. Showtime.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Alright, let's confirm this.
Some crazy ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
Lawful evil?
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
I don't really have one right now.
Was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
Maybe this guy.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Maybe Ryoma.
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
I mean, the guys he killed were bad dudes, right?
Culprit leave it in the pool.
So I guess that wouldn't work. They couldn't retrieve it.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool was so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
It would take too long, and they would have been busted if someone saw them. Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect
Was it
time.
perfect?
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have
Oh,
been
that's
the
true.
end for us. No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
Thorough, huh?
Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
Who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll.
Ah, okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself. Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again? Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick.
Oh my god, Kaito did it.
I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right! I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
It was me. I went the long way around. Get out of town.
It has to be you. There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
Is he just trying to confirm the fabric, I'm guessing?
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Yeah.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Are we almost done? I thought this would be the panic thing.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Oh, for nighttime. Whoopsies, I'm getting ahead of myself.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi.
Whoops.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
We were in there at night. Were we not? Hold on. We were in there for part of nighttime. When does nighttime end? 8 a.m. or something?
Oh no!
Alright, let's just listen to it. Slow down, Adam.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Oh.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
A trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. He and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta. I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. He and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Interesting. This is a tough one. Do you have to pass her lab? You do. What does that mean, though? How would she know? Let's see all these statements again. No, I don't think there's a... Well, maybe. No.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous.
I think it might be
could have
that.
been done by anyone.
Maybe on the first statement?
Kirumi is thin.
I think I gotta just shoot my shot.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
We're gonna bet it all.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most people.
Okay. What is it then?
Damn it!
Oh god, we lost.
Is this really the end?
We can't let it end here.
We will not give up.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
So there's something she's saying here, I
Most
think.
of us do not have one.
Like,
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
something that she shouldn't know. That's what I feel like.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin. Has a nice body.
What
She and
is...
Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
What?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
Do they all change like that?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
How do I cancel?
Thin. Has a nice body.
Just
She
miss.
and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Insect, flee, and plead. That kills me. Oh.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
How do I cancel out of it then? I just want to see what they are. I can't do that?
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
What's Maki's?
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin. Has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have
What if I
totally
wait it
shared
out?
an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Did he fire it? He fired it. That's kind of annoying though, that if... I guess it's not.
Is this...
We can't.
Okay. So what I actually... In the first place, what I wanted to do... I don't remember how, but I pulled up like a mini menu with a picture of the evidence, but I guess I just gotta look. What is alibis for yesterday? Is this one.
crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I'm too slow. Is this specifically referring to the one I made up earlier? Alright, Colm, give me an opinion. Do you think this is a hard one, or am I just overthinking it? Or being dumb?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Well, lying is complicating it.
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to it. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
I don't think it's that.
Nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an attitude.
We all could have, except perhaps don't.
That is true.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
I've been shooting it too late.
Nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Oh, you got. Ah! I'm not used to that mechanic yet. I pressed the shoot button instead of releasing it.
I'm not the
Okay.
Oh no!
I feel like it has to be that statement.
I'm not the culprit. I believe most of us do not have one.
Are you for real? Did it count? It counted.
Maybe we can't prove everyone's alibi, but we can still pinpoint the culprit.
How so?
Last night, Kaito and I heard Maki speaking with Ryoma.
This is the long con.
But I haven't mentioned what happened after. Hiromi, any thoughts?
Did you return to your respective dorm rooms?
Yes, we did. But I couldn't fall asleep, so I was awake until morning, which allowed me to hear a certain sound in the night.
Oh, this is cheeky. You devil.
Last night, I heard the sound of someone leaving their room and exiting.
I like
the door.
Suichi. I like this.
And after some time, I heard the
Chaotic
sound
good.
of them returning.
Chaotic good.
The culprit? But all you heard was a sound? That doesn't mean you know who made it.
Indeed, it doesn't. But I didn't hear the sound of someone going down the stairs. Which must mean that whoever left has a room on the first floor. No one on the second floor left the dorm that night.
This
So
is
everyone on
so
the second floor
genius.
has an alibi? You cannot determine the culprit with just that.
On the contrary, once we rule out the second floor, we know who the culprit is. Because preparing the ropeway required time to be spent in the gym. It's extremely likely that the culprit helped set up the magic show. In short, Himiko, Angie, Kaito, or...
This is genius. Did he just have this in his head?
I see. So among the four, the only one with a room on the first floor of the dorms is...
Yes, only Kirumi.
Super plausible. This is, yeah, I was about to say Galaxy Brain Lie.
You heard a sound.
Massive bait.
Well, I hear a load of BS.
Keep it down, Kokichi.
But unfortunately for you, Kirumi, your time's up. We already know you're the only one capable of setting all this up. meet Shuichi?
Right. The only person who could have prepared this murder was Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Yeah, that went nowhere.
By tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. It could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up.
Really?
Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put
Yes.
the pain in the piranha tank.
I guess.
This is my selfless devotion. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination, an empty theory created from nihilism.
Really? This is going on a little long, huh? Piece of
If it
fabric.
were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative when you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty. Your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'm going ahead of myself.
I
I'm
was
going ahead
wrong.
of myself.
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words. I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi?
What's wrong? What's wrong?
What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Kokichi being very useful.
Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
He's our secret weapon behind it all.
Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
What was the request?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. I refuse
Her
to
motive.
surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Her motive. They requested that she's alive, that she survives. Oh. I see where it's going. No, not our sakes.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about? I've just got a weird feeling.
I don't
about
know where this is going. Oh.
When you said everyone, felt like you were talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You
saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Did she kill Ryoma because the mafia hired her?
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Is it all of us?
Really?
What did we
Do you
request?
swear, Tua?
Yes, really. So please believe me, I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together.
Oh.
I want
Now
to
what?
fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Is it someone else?
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the
Oh
culprit?
god. No, it had to be her. What's happening?
Gota just can't believe Kirumi would
The
kill
piece of
Ryoma.
fabric. That's gonna be what
Kirumi's breakfast
determines
was the
this.
best. She always treated
It
us
was
so
her.
well. She really is.
This is
like a
fake.
mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit.
It was
You only
Kaito.
suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof.
It was Himiko.
It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
It was
Can't
Gonta.
accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting
outfit.
Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise.
Uh-huh.
As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the
Uh-huh.
truth.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I made a promise to Kaede.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not turning back now.
Yes.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is.
Ha
I
ha.
have
The
proof that
fabric.
you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
You left a big thing behind.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
And you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. You bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
You said the words.
This is it!
You said the words, you fool.
The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first. But I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. important piece of the puzzle.
I think it's just like part of a dress.
Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Got ripped.
Huh? Why not?
I don't know how. Maybe
Using
not.
rope way, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym, but how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Here we go.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
She big sweaty.
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
I'm a
You
fool.
are incorrect.
I thought these were holds. This is hold.
What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone.
What?
Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Did I win?
What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here!
Oh. That was unnecessary.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. You can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi,
Get out of here, Cubo.
will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating
Oh my
so
god,
much?
look at the time.
What's wrong?
I remember at 10 o'clock I was like, okay, we're almost there. These go on too long. Calm, I'm gonna have to start starting these earlier. No. You just got knocked out. Oh, wrong one. I wasn't looking. I knew there was something near here, though. Is it over here? Oh, okay. Alright. Closing argument.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body.
Monka S.
And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick.
I love how Kibo and Tenko. Whoa!
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
Yeah, this was good.
It was then that
Hey, the Case 2 curse of killing off best girl is finally broken.
And removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym. And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit.
This got skimmed over.
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Oh.
From the water,
I have such a look of disgust on my face right now.
The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
Alright, let's get to the motive then. Now I'm curious.
They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid
Maximum
crashing through the window,
overdrive.
the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn, had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool.
It's possible, but usually there's something.
Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Leoma's body into
Sometimes
the
it's
piranha.
just I want to get out.
The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
Gotcha.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Hirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid? Hirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Yeah, she probably just left. There's no rule against being in the
Why
pool
use
room.
your own gloves, though? The warehouse
Just the pool
should have had
itself.
plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This was decided the moment someone who shall not be named. Oh,
I don't know about that.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Death flag for Monosuke.
Oh, Monotem, you're like a mommy taking care of her.
all right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the black. It's voting time!
Let's do it. That's dirty. What? How did I get over there? For the boy. For the boy. For the boy. Vengeance.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
What? Oh, I'm reading it wrong. I was like, it's not maxed out. Yeah, I wonder who voted for me.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Kurumi definitely did, yeah. She didn't vote for herself. It was spite. Look at this. All A rank? That's fake. I'm not that good. What is the back? What does back mean? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, she definitely voted herself. Yeah, what is back root? Did I? Which one? Oh, really? That was optional? Cool. What was the actual answer then? That was a hard one. Oh, execution time. I almost forgot. It sure does feel good to not be utterly heartbroken by a chapter 2 execution. Slash, well, the victim hurts.
Goodness.
The victim hurts a lot.
You gotta be kidding me!
But the culprit doesn't hurt me that much. I wasn't that attached to Karumi.
Yeah.
Oh, come, no, really?
Wait!
No way.
I know, I'm sorry, Sis. There's lots of loss in these games.
Yoo-hoo! The truth is,
Hey!
Damn it.
No way! Shut up!
Say.
How?
No.
What?
Um,
What's wrong? I do not agree.
Oh.
Damn.
Please!
This might be nuts. This might be insane. This might be a huge, massive deal.
I shall take that request.
Okay.
Yes. That is correct.
Her motive is not at all what we expected.
what are you saying?
May I?
She just received hers.
Hey.
Huh?
Yes.
What?
The fuck's going on? Huh?
Nice.
No, no.
It was just an honest mistake.
Oh!
Dumbass!
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
No. Okay. Yeah? Yeah. Daddy!
Look at that.
Hey, Father!
Hey. What? You stupid!
Will now.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Hey!
What was in it?
What's wrong? Yes.
So,
Oh, here we go.
that's right.
Oh, brace yourselves. I don't know what's gonna happen.
All right, back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video.
Nice.
Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado,
Who is it?
Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any
It's Ryoma.
request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her. No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
What?
Yes.
Wait!
What is this? I do not agree. This is my selfless devotion. I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
I see.
Huh?
You really don't get it.
How rude! I see.
Incredible. But
Actually. Yoo-hoo!
I do not know.
That's...
That is correct.
Oh, unprecedented crisis facing the nation.
I do
Is
not
that the
know.
new most terrible, horrible event or whatever? God, it went over 4 hours?
This is my selfless devotion. My apologies.
if so...
I don't like that.
Why? Wait!
Always messing around.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
Huh?
100%.
What are you trying to pull?
Cuz. Shing!
Shut up!
Oh, dang it!
Oh, I see.
That is.
Huh?
Okay, it really was just convenient.
Weird.
I do not agree. Do you agree?
Huh?
That is correct.
Got it. You're...
And then he turned his back toward me.
Wow.
At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
Then...
He just gave up.
But...
What?
Because...
Why you gotta do this?
What are you talking about?
Wait! Huh?
Well, you know...
I told you. Why?
Was there no video?
What?
Yeah. But...
Hey,
Oh, don't tell me there's no one in the video.
no.
Oh, this is
Jeez.
depressing.
In other words... Please.
that's true.
Well, you know...
Hey!
Ah...
Oh.
Huh?
Okie dokie.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video!
Are you kidding?
Who's the most important person
This is
in
so
your
sad.
life? And now, without further ado... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro! Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you.
No.
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry.
Oh. My boy.
Always messing around.
I see.
It can't be. But... Because...
Yes. For everyone. My apologies.
You need something?
Hey!
Don't do it.
Huh? Gonta...
Unfortunately...
Jeez.
Huh?
Oh, man...
Shuichi!
Huh?
Hey! All right! Listen up. I mean, don't worry about it.
Let's go.
Of Of course.
Let's go.
Jeez. But so divine.
Shut up!
But... Because...
Huh?
But...
Wow.
You mean
Really?
cut it out?
That is correct. You must live.
Huh?
I see.
You must live. I will survive!
Oh. What's about to happen?
I have to escape. I won't die here.
This is a first.
Please run!
Hurry!
Hey! Please!
Live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
Oh my god. Buckle up. Where is she? You're kidding. Does she just do a bunch of really painful stuff? They keep killing off the good mono cubs.
It's okay. It's fine.
Eh?
Let's get along. We are all friends. I will not forgive that.
He's dangerous.
That's nice. They're so freaking cute.
what just happened?
I don't like that.
I'll protect you!
Come on! Cause Atua says so.
I see, yes.
That's true.
Okay.
Hey!
Of course. However, that's
Huh?
I see.
Yeah, just a bunch of wolves.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
that's so mean. It's a lie. Because
You're right.
That's right.
For now,
You're right.
Why, you! I won't forgive you!
It'll be okay. What's wrong?
But... Why?
Oh, it's like Dr. Stone.
Hey, so
The North Star has moved.
Okay.
hey,
huh?
what is it?
you get it?
Huh?
What? Ah. Well, you know.
Blackmail. Oh.
Which means
Hold on!
What? Is Eric gone to bed?
this is an interesting turn of events. Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now.
Who is she?
That's not your style.
Ultimate
You
assassin?
would rather kill from the shadows. Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
Cool. Yeah, her talent made no sense. Until now.
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene.
That's all you're getting. I play Meteor. A little tease for next time. Next week. Until telling you, dude, this game gets absolutely insane. This one's nuts so far. Is Case 3 the worst in this game too, Comb? Case 3 is always the worst one. I guess I probably shouldn't ask that, but... Alright. Funny. Funny how that works. That doesn't mean it's bad. I don't know what that means actually. Yeah, you're right. He probably means between the prologue. I don't know. I don't know. Let's not elaborate on that. I'll be back Wednesday with Poke. And then we'll be back to this next Monday. Yeah, I'll do Monday and Wednesday. Wednesday is the plan. There was a holiday this week, so it was kind of weird. But Monday, Wednesday for this, and then Saturday Pokemon will be like the new plan going forward. Yeah. And then I don't know. We'll finish this in like a month. I might do something for September before it's over, but I have no idea what. But I'm gonna sign off for the night. It's big late. I'm not gonna sleep anyway, but because of the big weekend. But yeah, I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good night.